As we've been discussing, Qantas CEO Alan Joyce appeared before a Senate cost of living inquiry this evening. He was interrogated over the membership he gave to the Chairman's Lounge to Anthony Albanese's son, to why and whether he put pressure on the Albanese government to stop Qatar Airways having extra flights in and out of Qantas, and on why airfares are just so expensive at the moment. One senator who was questioning him was Jane Hume. She's Shadow Finance Minister and she joins me now. Jane, thank you very much for your time. Look, did you find the responses from Alan Joyce satisfactory?
Sherry, it's been so difficult to get Alan Joyce to appear before this committee. We were very pleased when he finally did, even though we've spoken to other airline and transport industry representatives weeks ago. Some of the questions that were posed to Alan today, we know were uncomfortable, but that's what Senate inquiries are all about. I don't know whether we got all the answers that we were looking for. There were questions from not just coalition senators, from Labor senators and from Green senators as well, about a range of issues. For me, the most concerning was that the Qatar Airways decision by this government means that competition won't be improved and prices on airfares will not come down as fast as they could. Alan Joyce essentially admitted that he had made representations to the government to ensure that that Qatar Airways decision was made. The government has succumbed to that lobbying, which I think is going to be gravely disappointing for all Australians that would like to see cheaper airfares, particularly on that European route from Australia, which is now being denied to Australians.
We also saw a suggestion from the Assistant Treasurer, Stephen Jones, earlier today that the reason the Albanese government made that decision to reject Qatar Airways' application for more flights, 24 flights in and out of Australia, was to protect the national carrier. So, you know, but Alan Joyce really wouldn't properly answer questions over whether or not this is anti-competitive conduct to assist Qantas and assist it returning profits. What did you think of that?
Well, and then Catherine King, the Minister for Transport and Infrastructure, got sent out to clean up Stephen Jones's answer because, of course, he got caught out telling the truth, which was an intentional decision to reduce competition in the airline industry and to keep airlines higher. You know, when the government talks about its priority #1 to reduce the cost of living for ordinary Australians, except here, don't look at what they do, don't look at what they say, look at what they do. This was a deliberate decision to keep airline prices higher, and this should be on Anthony Albanese and his government because he has succumbed to some pretty serious lobbying by a very big and very profitable business here to the detriment of ordinary Australians.